Good afternoon. Welcome to Friday live session with me. I am Vinod James, Neethu's Academy live just for you all. How are you all? Are you all doing excellent? Doing great? Yes? How are things with you? So I'm sure that all of you are joining. Welcome to another session. So, being the last day of this week, just a quick query. How was your 1 week of journey with us? Did you all find it beneficial? Is there anything that we could improve on? Merlin Sebastian, good afternoon. Is there anything that you want us to take a note about? Please be kind enough to let us know with regards to how you felt from day one till the day 5 of this week. Atira Prasad, good afternoon. Yes, and few things just to remind you, Neethu's Academy offers an array of linguistic exams training. You want it, we're there for you. Sarah Thomas, good afternoon. Nima Deepak, good afternoon. Nima, okay. Jobita Thomas, good afternoon. Simi Nibu, good afternoon. So, one small request that I always have for my lovely students is please do not fall for these fraudulent people's hand, because we have been watching. There are few spammers who are now, which was there not for some time. Then again, it is back. So, be aware of these kind of stupid people who will message you. So do not go behind that message. They are only there for ripping your money. Rishika, good afternoon. Christina Sabu, good afternoon. Achu Nitin, good afternoon. Neethu Thomas, good afternoon. And on top of that, thank you so much for showing the such a kind of love and affection, because we have closed our September, October, November batch, and we have just opened October, November, December batch. Okay, as you can see on the screen, that's how much the students trust us, because they believe that we can make the difference in your life, and that's what we do, because we are there for you to be that torchlight bridge between you and your dream. We will push you to the extreme, and that is what makes us stand above the rest. Thank you so much for this trust. And on behalf of all the Neethus family, a big thank to all the lovely students who are showing us that much amount of love and affection. Anjali Devo, good afternoon. And on top of that, just a request is, if you feel that this class is beneficial, please do not hesitate to share the link in your social media platform, because there are n number of students who are still not aware that we are providing free classes like this. And there are only two Telegram group that we have. One we have just pinned, that is the official Neethus Academy Telegram page, and then we have an exclusive reading Telegram page. Both are free groups, but in order to get into the reading Telegram group, we will ask you to send certain details to our admin. After scrutinizing, we will be accepting you to that. Okay, now where do you get all the materials that we share or we discuss? It will be there in the exclusive reading Telegram page. That will be the first hand information where you get all those information. Then, till you get enrolled into that, you will have it on the very same page. So please do not hesitate to follow the page, like the page, so that you will not miss any updates. And on top of that, we have our own channel. So please do subscribe to the channel. Neethu Madam comes every first Friday, third Friday, just to give you new insight about her new writing depiction note, so you will not miss that, and it's on the very same page that you're watching, right? So these are the things that we do, and if there is anything, you have the number scrolled on the screen. Please do contact that number if there is any doubt, or if you want any clarification. We will be happy to assist you. Right, now tell me, how was your 1 week of journey with us as a family member? Justin and Matthew, good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Vidya Ranjit, good afternoon. Annie, I'm doing good, and how about you? So, there are few students who I know There are new students. So if there is anybody who's attending for the very first time, please be kind enough to let me know that you are for the first time and where you're from. Ricky Maria, good afternoon again, a new name. ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ attending for the very first time? No, if there is anybody. And also, I'm just waiting to see how you felt about this 1 week of journey with us. Please be kind enough to give us your valuable insights. And attending for the very first time, there were lots of new names which just flashed because it is just to show the lovely students who share the link, because they should know that their share is never gone waste, because there are n number of students who join after seeing what you have posted on your social media platform. Bharati Prashanti, good afternoon. Libina John, good afternoon. Right. And one more request that I have for you is please do comment, because that's the only way where we could gauge, okay, whatever that we are trying to convey, you are able to gauge as such what we want you to be, right? Because it's a virtual background, it's a virtual classroom, and it's across an international classroom. Why an international classroom? You have people across the globe that is attending. All right, so that's how our classes are. So anybody attending for the first time, anybody want to tell me how you felt about this 1 week of class that you attended? Anything? Renu VI, hello sir, good afternoon, a very good afternoon. Excellent, lot of new names, but nobody have told me that you're attending for the very first time. Anjana Anna, good afternoon. Right, we're not going to waste your valuable time, okay? So as what we are going to do, the first thing that we'll be discussing is a part B question. The question will be popping up. Jarina, good afternoon. Calicut. The part B question will be coming there along with the timer. Your job is to make sure that you manage that time and find an answer, right? If you find an answer, just put a thumbs up. That's enough. Do not type the answers, okay? I'll tell you when to type the answers. Clear? I hope I'm clear. Since you're all ready, we will have the question on the screen. As soon as the question pops up, there you have the question. Please do the material. Right. Time just eluded, but still I didn't hear anybody saying that you got the answer. All of you have got the answer? Yes. Did you all get an answer? Did you? Zarina done, Merlin done. Okay, very good. So as you have said, you have got the answer. Excellent. Achu Nitin done. Okay, fair enough. Maya Deepu done. Right. Ramya Sanish, good afternoon. Neethu Thomas done. Also, I love to see when your names are there, Atira Prashant done. Either at least a minimum one image is there, at least a hand, a flag, not all, but most of you. But if you have not yet liked our page, if you have not yet followed our page, please do follow. That is the only way where you can show the support towards us, because that's the only thing that we need, your support. Jobita Thomas done, Ramya Sanish done, Tintu Manu done, Jessina Matthews, yes, Rishika done. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Anjana Anna done. Okay, excellent. Right. So as you have all said, you have done. Now, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer? Not just what is your answer, where you got that answer from. That where is where we would definitely want to have that impact into your answers. Nitya Shaijudan, Christina Sabudan, excellent. Merlin Sebastian C. Fair enough, Merlin, but where did you get that C from? That where is the problem? Where? I need that where. Sarah Thomas, C from the first line. Okay, fair enough. Jyoti Thakur. Jyoti Thakur, I know that name. Indore, no? Not, if I'm not mistaken. C, okay, fair enough. Nitya Biju, C. Christina option C, nearly at the middle portion of the para. Okay, fair enough. Good enough, good enough. Jessina Matthew, C. Riku Nandakumar, C. Merlin Sebastian, C from complete para. Okay, fair enough. Jarina, I got C from first few lines. Right, so only answer is C, is it? Anybody else with any other answers? Undo, where in the answers undo? See, do not worry. Achu Nitin, thank you. A. See, it's not about getting only the right. See, learning is not a process. And learning is not a process. Only the right thing should be spoken. Adalla learning. Bharati B from the last two lines. Fair enough. See, you have to understand learning is a process where it's not that you don't make mistakes. Learning is a process where you make mistakes, you're correcting your mistakes. That's called learning. Understand? So Neethu Thomas, Simi I got A, okay, fair enough. Neethu Thomas B, Maya Deepu C, Rinuvi I B, Rishika C. Okay, now am I happy? Because why? You have started telling what you have got. That is the most important thing. Okay. Just in main idea of the para is C. Okay, fair enough. Now, let's see what the question is asking you and what are you to and how to deal with part B. See, part B, you are expected to read the question. See, part B comes in Viji for the first time. Thank you very much, Viji. Very kind of you. May I know where are you from? Is it okay? If it's okay. Yeah? Jobita Thomas, see, part B, the material also is going to come in front of you after they take the part A material away from you. Okay, so you will not see part B and C material until and unless they take the part A material away from you. Then they will give you B and C. So read the question. Part B is a completely different thing. So you have to have a different strategy, different type of question. So everything is different. So the strategy for part B is called elimination method, and also you are expected to read the question first. Understand the question, underline the keywords in the question. So always remember that. So this is a manual. So they're clearly saying this is a manual. So it's explained. Correct specimen. There is an explaining correct specimen. You have to always remember that correct specimen is what they are asking you to find. Anjana and Abhi. Tintu Manu C, Atira Prashant C. Okay. I think, just give me a second. I think there might be a problem with you're not able to see my screen. Yeah, just. Are you able to see my screen? Can't see the question. Okay. Sorry, just there is some technical glitch which is happening. So just hold on, yeah. I was just give me a second, Jarina. At times, yeah, internet just takes the whole flow away. Very sorry for that. Right, Marlin, no, okay, fair enough. We're just going to rectify it. Ricky Mariano, right. In the meantime, if there is anybody who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know. As what Viji said, Jarina, no, Ricky, no, Christina, not visible. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. We're just gonna rectify it. There was some technical internet glitch. Right. Now it is back, isn't it? So the question, okay, manual. So they're clearly saying it's a manual, explains that correct specimen handling. Okay. Now when you get to part B, always sync it with your answers. Okay. Correct specimen contributes to high test results. Okay. Correct specimen handling ensures right needle. Correct specimen handling protects integrity. Okay, so contributes to high results, ensures right needle, ensures means or use the right needle, protect integrity. Okay, now Anjana and first time. Thank you very much, Anjana, as well. So see all those people whom you have shared, this is absolutely your success, isn't it? You have shared and we have people coming in. It's not the first time I've been here, but I've been practice for a long time and I start again. Okay. Ricky, okay, I remember, sir. Very sorry, I couldn't gaze that name. Very sorry, sir. Right. Now you have got how to read the question, okay? So underlining keywords, then you have two options, okay? You can read the passage and then read the answer option and pick it up. Or if you're like me, I read my answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option, then I pick it up from the passage. Now let's go to the passage. Do not skip anything, yeah? Everything is important. So specimen collection. Test results will be useless or misleading if testing is not performed on a valid specimen. So everything is talking about it is not going to be of any benefit. It is going to have a wrong thing if it is not performed validly. So what is the correct specimen handling explaining about? It is going to be useless. It is going to be misleading if it is not performed with valid specimen. A valid, now they're saying what are the valid specimens? Is that one collected from the correct patient into correct container? One. Not contaminated by IV fluid. Contamination can cause high results, low results, and can have unpredictable effects during drug interference. Not hemolyzed. Hemolysis results in releases of cellular components, notable potassium, into plasma serum and can also interfere with some test methods. In vitro hemolysis can be caused by use of excessive force withdrawing blood in syringe or by using small bore needle. Now, generally, okay, I have gauged about what the question is, what are the answer options, what is said in the passage. Now, contributes to high test results. Is it only talking about high test results? No, not contaminated by IV fuel. Contamination can cause high results, low results due to an unpredictable effects. So that is eliminated. So it is not correct, isn't it? It contributes to high result, not just high results. It contributes to high, low, and a number of other. Ensures use of right needle. There is nowhere mentioned that it is the right needle. Okay. So the only thing is protects the integrity of testing. This is shown to see how to do it, isn't it? So protects the integrity of the testing is the overall gist. Madhusmita Bera, sorry for being late, no problem at all, as long as you are there, attending and showing us the support. So the answer to this question is C, a very straight answer. It's the overall gist that you have got it. Understood? So people who have got C, absolutely good enough. People who have got A, keep it up. Why? The small thing contributes to high result, not just, it's not just about high result. They are talking about the specimen handling is not just about high results, isn't it? They are saying, okay, this can cause high result, and this can be caused as low result, and also unpredictable effects. So it's not high results alone. Jerina, happy, good enough. So all of you have understood? Merlin, keep on. Yes, semi clear. Very good, very good. Any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? Sarathon, dancing, keep on dancing, isn't it? Why? What should refrain? You should enjoy your accomplishment. You should enjoy your success. Reno VI, okay, fair enough. Vijay answer is B. No, answer is C. B is not. Ensures the use of right needle is nowhere mentioned, isn't it? It is not anything about correct specimen handling. Why? What is the reason of correct specimen handling? It is, if it is not done properly, it can be useless, misleading, and that's are the things. Right. Any doubts? Anything else? Anything you want me to clarify? Not there. Fair enough. Because you don't have any doubts, let's go into the next thing. What is the next thing? The next big thing is Neethu's Academy's very own party materials. We will be discussing. So, what is today's party and how you felt about today's party? Can you tell me what is today's party and how you felt about today's party? Tell me. How you felt. That how is very important because your valid feedbacks are taken into highest priority because we mold on the aspect of what you tell us and what we are. Mold removal, easy materials, Sarah. Okay, Merlin Sebastian is saying easy. So generally, again, yesterday was also a bit easy. Today was also a bit easy. Okay, it's a mix of all, isn't it? You get a lot of Ricky Maria, sir. It's not. Yeah, I know Ricky because I remember the name. Merlin Sebastian, mold removal. Simi Nimbo, mold removal. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Atira Prashant, mold removal. How you felt about that material? Are you all saying that it was easy? Madhusmita Vera, easy. Okay, fair enough. Ramya Sani is easy. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Rishika easy. Okay, good. So happy to hear that all of you are feeling it easy, finding it easy because it's all because of your stunning input into it. You have started doing on the aspect of how it has to be done, and that's what makes it more easy, isn't it? You're taking the printout, you're underlining the keyword, you're referring the keyword because it's purely paraphrased document. Jobita easy. As you've all said that it is easy material, the question is going to come on the screen. As soon as the question comes, we will start talking about. So part A, please be aware of it. You are going to see your part A material only for 15 minutes because they will give you the part A material, and when they give you the part A material, do not touch the material, just be there, let it be there. Okay, once they tell you to start, that's the time you start. Without that, do not. Okay, so part A, the strategy also changes, the type of question changes, there are a lot of changes because the purpose is different in part A compared to part A. Okay, now part A, we're gonna do a strategy called skimming and scanning. Okay, now what is skimming? Skimming means quick look, scanning means detail look, as simple as that. So we have 15 minutes, 20 questions, so roughly about 45 seconds per question if you really look into the statistics, and you can't take more than 1 to 2 minutes to skim. So that means each text 15 seconds. That's all what you can take. Okay, now what are you going to do when you are to? You're going to skim, as I've mentioned, 1 to 2 minutes. You're going to underline the keywords. So what are the keywords? Is something that we have already discussed. You are going to quick read it. You're not going to have a detailed reading about it. Quick read, understand the overall gist about each text. Text A is about, see, for example, okay, mole removal, mole, navy, non-cone skin growth, vary shape, size, color, was the right and birth and depend later. This appear to be exposed and become atypical. This is nose, pigment cluster, dark, small spot. Varying sizes, it's also hereditary and then melanoma, they can also remove all of the body, they may arise in typical skin molecules and quite common in irregular body. When removed in post cancer and may bother some aesthetic reasons, more safe and effective that can be performed. Okay. Don't know, yeah. Maybe because of the bad weather, we are having a technical glitch in between. It's always getting disconnected. So sorry for that yeah, very sorry for that inconvenience. So as you know that you have the material on with you, so it's not going to be much of a problem, but we'll be having that. So generally, it's just to skim through it. So what I understood, okay, just if you want to know, see why you should be gauging about this. See, generally what happens when you okay, text A. Now, what is the overall thing that you understood from text A? The text A, now what I understood, it's also known as Navy. That is one point. Okay, now I'm just going to detail on the aspect of just taking one. Okay, common skin growth. Now, what is the next thing? It has different shape, size, and colors. Okay, this is what I understood. Okay, this is known as this is as shapes and colors. So, what happened? There are becoming atypical and dysplastic modes. Then what happened? It has a greater risk to cause melanoma. Now they post cancer and some removal, because our question is removal, isn't it? The reason for removal, cancer risk as well as aesthetic reasons. Understood? Now I know, okay, text A is about that. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to see what text B is spoken about. The text B is spoken about is, let's see, there are different techniques available. So if you read the first thing, okay, you understand, okay, now what is going to be text B about? The different techniques that is available for mole removal. I'm just going to give you, what are those? Excision with stitches, excision with catheterization. So this is how you look into. Okay. Now the next text C. Ricky, I have a doubt. Suppose we start writing the answers with capital letter, then it is invented. See, when you're writing everything in capital letters, that is one, what happens, please understand, you're going to waste a lot of time because you're not a person who would always write with using all the capital letters all the time, isn't it? So when you try something new, it always is consuming time. So the safest bet is stick to what is given in the text. How it is given in the text, replicate that. Yeah. I'm not saying you can't write capital letters, you can, but time is a problem. Right. Now, text C, of course, they're talking about Navy removed, county, dermatology, some period, and also it is about a study. Now, text D, after mole removal. So, anything which happens after is mentioned where it is there in the area clean, antibiotic, sun exposure, strainers activities, monitoring signs and infection. So now I know text A is about what is called, what are the types, sorry, how it is, what are the different, way it is there, and then why it is done. After text B is about, I've told you, it is about different techniques that is there. Text C is about some study. Text D is about after what you are supposed to do. So now I know. Now I'm going to go to the question. You're going to underline the keywords of the question as well. So what are the physical features of no? Now physical features of moles, where are they mentioned? Is a very straight answer, isn't it? The first paragraph itself will give you. So I'm not going to worry about, I'm just going to write it as A. Why? Because the physical features are why moles can either ride from birth and all those, it can vary in shapes and size, all those physical things, and it appears dark, it appears, these are pigmented clusters, dark small spots and varying sizes. So it is there in A. So do not waste your, if your skimming is proper, you can easily refer. It's a piece of cake when you want to write 1 to 7. Now see, factors that would determine the type of mold removal technique. Is there anywhere that you need to worry about? Because I told you different techniques are mentioned in B. This is from a memory I'm talking about. So it's there as B. Now where? It is there, no? Types of mold removal. Easiest. Now consider traits of mole in order to conduct histopathological examination. So histopathological examination is a huge word. So where is this going to be? I know it should be there in some study. So histopathological examination is there. I'm simply going to write as C because whenever it's a trait, that was the what are the things that it is looking into. So easy. Important strategies for better recovery period. Recovery period means where? Do you really need to worry? I'm going to write it. Where? After the surgery. So that is where your recovery period is. Now where do you get this? It is clearly mentioned, isn't it? What are the strategies? It is there. Important strategy to avoid better recovery. It is all there. You are supposed to do. Good. Circumstances that may force someone to go after mold removal. What are the reasons? Do you really need to worry about? It is there in A, isn't it? Why? Because it can be due to cancer, one of your keywords, and it can be due to aesthetic reasons. So the answer is A. This is how you refer. Why is it necessary to keep oneself displaying in sunlight? So sunlight where? It is there in D, exposure to sunlight. Look at it is clearly saying avoid exposure to sun. Question number 7. Differences between types of mold removal. So where are they talking about all these differences? So techniques is mentioned where? It is here only. Are you really going to worry about where is it? No. You are just going to manage your time in here. So B. Now 8 to 14, these are called short answer questions where the instructions are told you word, short phrase, number, both. Instruction you should by heart. Never waste your time to read the instructions over and over again. Reason for catheterization, the lowest part of the mole is 2. So catheterization, lowest part, where are they talking about? Catheterization, lowest part. So why? Where are they talking about? They're talking about, see, the base of the mole, the lowest part of the mole is then catheterized to prevent bleeding. Bleeding. So I know that the connection went off. So I know that you would have found that it is there in the second paragraph. Excision with catheterization. It is there in the penultimate sentence. The base of the mole, that's where the question has been paraphrased. Isn't it the deepest part? So do we need to write prevent bleeding or do we need to write bleeding is the next question. Some technical glitch. Yeah. I'm just trying to upload it onto your screen. I know that it is a bit annoying for you. Very sorry. I'm just gonna rectify those mistakes. Yeah, it's just that connection issues. Yeah, sorry for that. So in the meantime, let's go because you have your material with you. So Right. See, reason for catheterization in the lowest part is to prevent bleeding. So that is what the answer is. Next question. Okay. Which instrument is used to remove the mole in excision with stitches? So which instrument? So definitely it should be there also in B, isn't it? Just the previous paragraph. So stitches is there with excision. So what are you going to do? So it clearly says the area is numbed with local anesthesia and the mole is surgically removed using a scalpel. So a scalpel or scalpel, anything is fine. Question number 10. In the study, what has been determined through what has been determined through the reviewing of clinical records. So they're very clearly asking what has been in the study. So study is where only in C, isn't it? Now, what are they used on the aspect of clinical records? So clinical records are here. So what are they determining? Procedure types. So the answer to the question is procedure types. Excellent. So question number, I'm just going to quickly see the greatest risk posed by mole, that is hereditary. So what is the problem with the greatest risk that is posed by mole? So greatest risk, any doubts? You know that it is the greatest risk is melanoma. So MELANOMA. So question number 12. What should be applied over the surgical site post to surgery? So post to surgery, anywhere you really need to worry, it goes back to text D. It is clearly saying applying an antibiotic ointment. So the answer is it can be antibiotic ointment or an antibiotic ointment. Anything is okay. Now, administration of which evaluation test made two people ineligible for category histological. So again, should be there in where? Should be there in D, isn't it? That's where the problem and all said. So excluded number 2. So what is the problem? Incisional biopsy has made that. So incisional biopsy is the answer. Question 14. Common skin growth is also called as moles or the very straight one from I told you the keyword when I marked Nevi, Nevi. So 15 to 20, these are called fill in the blanks question where the instruction remains the same but redundancy should be avoided. So you're not expected to write the same article if it is mentioned in the question or even the words that is there. So exposure to sun, if the exposure to sun, you know where it is, D, isn't it? Healing process increases the risk of, so something is increased. So what are they increasing the risk of? It is increasing the risk of what? It is increasing the risk of, go to D, see sun exposure, what is it increasing? Hyperpigmentation. So the answer is hyperpigmentation increases. Hyperpigmentation. One word answer. Question number 16. A typical dysplastic mole. So straight away I know it should be there somewhere in A, isn't it? So appears various size dark spot skin. So where is it A? It is talking about, it is there in, these are pigmented cell clusters appearing dark small spot. So pigmented pigmented cell cellclusters. Excellent. So question 17, excision catheterization. So I know that it is there in B. Significant subject with depth of removal. So where are they talking about? So what are they talking about? They're talking about excision. Stitches may or may not be required depending on the depth of removal. So what is the one missing? Stitches. So the answer to that question is stitches. Question 18. Entire moles taken out from county. So county, I know that it is there in C because it is there in the study. Been assessed for a period of 9 years in a wing. So 9 years, all those things. Where are they talking about? County is here. 9 years, 1980 to 1989. So what are the only thing which is missing? It is there as Olmsted. Olmstead. Excellent. Moles removed pose health hazard or may be due to. So they are saying moles are removed. So removal of mole where? A. Why? Because it is removed if it poses cancer. So that is a health hazard or may be due to aesthetic reasons, isn't it? It's clearly saying aesthetic reasons. So AESTHETICREASONS. Excellent. The final question. Patient may look to use lotion with high dash in order to shield sight from direct sunlight. So sunlight go to D. Now let's see whether it is there in D. It's clearly saying patient with high SPF. SPF means sun protection. So SPF is the answer. So I have done my 20. If there is any doubt, please do clarify. I'll be happy to assist you. If not, please do tell me your scores. Anybody? Any doubts? Fair enough. I know that all of you have got the right answer. Nobody was typing any wrong answers. Jobita 19, excellent, very good. Keep it up. How about others? 20 on 20, Merlin. Excellent, very good. Keep it up. Asha Sebin 18, excellent, good enough, keep it up. Linu Amal 19, excellent, good. Madhusmita Bera 20 or 20, excellent, good enough. Justin 20 or 20, stunning, good enough. Neethu Thomas 18, excellent, good. Sarah Thomas 20 or 20, very good, keep it up. Ramya Sanish 19, excellent, good. Rishika 20 or 20, stunning, good enough, keep it up. Good. So as you don't have any doubts, so it's high time that I would say I'm going to miss all of you for the next 2 days. Not only me, from the whole Neethus family. Okay, but we always believe that you need some relaxation period where you take a bit of a breather. We'll come back with you, but another scintillating session for 1 week next week, starting Monday. Although we're going to miss you for the next 2 days. So until and unless we all see you on Monday, have a blessed weekend. Adios from all of us from Neethus family. God bless you all. Take care.